Life doesn't stop after you've been involved in a car accident. You've got things to do, places to be. If your car is damaged, call Fair and Fair anytime, 7 days a week. Trucking with the Ford crew. Morgan, light it up.
Okay, everyone, time is running out for our best deals on Ranger. Now, I've been the best-selling trucks for 48 years. Ford F-Series.
Now, get 2.9% for 72 months plus 77.50 total savings plus no payments for 90 days or get 11,250 total savings on select F-150s.
Wish you were here? What are you waiting for? Now is the time to make your move to Latitude Margaritaville Hilton Head, a 55 and better community. Explore beautiful new rent-a-million homes with island vibes and resort-style amenities that are anything but ordinary. Buy now to save big with special offers. Find your new home at latitudemargaritaville.com.
If you're trying to FEMA, we may be trying to reach you, so stay in touch and make sure your information is up to date. To get help, visit FEMA.gov/help-us-here or call 1-800-621-3362. Storms can bring tracking storms now.
Stars of our show, Ryan Seacrest and Vanna White.
Thank you very much. Hey, shoes, everybody. Come in and let's go. All right. Hi. How are we doing? Ready to play? Hey. All right, grab those devices down there. Your first toss-up, get right into it, is worth $1,000. The category is...
That's not awesome thing. It's the first category. Giant beach towel.
Serena.
Giant beach.
Yes.
You got it. Congratulations, Serena. Long Island, New York. And tell us what you do for work.
I am a civil engineer at a land development firm, and I'm a woman in status. There's not many of us.
Woman in status. And you are a living outdoor person.
Yes.
The right place.
Yes. So on the cover, I think we're at 3,000 pieces of sitting down and working all together, and we have about the conversation I do with my mom, and we're pieces that get together.
Seriously, you want to get it all together? Your mom is here the other
Yes,
piece.
my mom is here too. My mom, daddy, was all together. Yeah.
Good luck. Nice to have you. Frank and Angie from Harlow, New Jersey. So when we called you and reached out to you on the show, it was very special and important moment, and you were there. It was. And yeah, so it was my birthday dinner, 29th birthday just passed. We were having my annual surfing coach dinner with the family. And then as 29 years do now, we checked the email before the cake was over. And I saw an email that said that I'd like to hang out. So I threw my way here. Oh, we're right here. Cool. Awesome. You didn't get invited to the birthday party, but it all worked out. You collect things? I did. I did collect here, memorabilia, nostalgia, toys, things like that. A lot of autographs. Friends from at a site like the Family Valley, who are the East Coast of John Boca, the Ninja. Do you have any time in Hawaii? I can't say I do. Yeah. I will give this up to you. I give up time because you're here and we look to you on your birthday, but this is for your time. I'm going to bring you lunch and good luck. Enjoy Vegas. I'll be there now with the break. Good luck next time. Guys, we made it from LA. Good to have you tonight. So you love the London theater back there? Yeah, so myself and Fred Steve for London construction there. That's what we did. Analysis and stuff like that would help me start to be like older and also learn about it. Anybody want to know? I've spent 70 countries. My 69th and 70th were something in Japan, and I played for some person in Denmark, and they both felt excited about that. I went to the photo, but I did one of my car. No more like that was nice one more time. Setting off like $2,000. This one,
That's not awesome category is movie titles. That's category. The wild robots.
Frank, the wild
Yes.
is $2,000 for you. That's locking and loading. Congratulations, that's tonight. And let's take a look at our first round puzzle. Category is
Showbiz is the next category.
Good luck, my friend. Thank you, thank you. 900. N. Yes, there's one N. $900 for it. 650. S. Yes, there's one S. $650. So yes, some money if you want to buy them now. Yeah, I'd like to buy an E, please. We have two E's for you, sir. Here they come. 700. T. There are a pair of T's in that puzzle. 500. R. Yep, two R's as well. Get the $3,700. I'd like to buy another vowel. Tell me, Frank, an I. We have two
My
I's for you, sir.
favorite.
Now take a good look. What do you think? I'd like to buy another
My
vowel. by
favorite
A.
movie.
Say two A's. Sorry about that. Here we go, Travis.
Hold it again. Still failing. That's cool.
M.
Just see we can fail again.
Two M's for you, Travis. And you have
My
$600.
favorite movie. Rise of the Levers.
V. We have two V's, so pick up
My
that
favorite movie.
over $14,000 if you can name on. So just put it up front in front of your, right there, yeah, right in your desk. $2,600.
My favorite movie.
500. All right, F. Yeah, there is an F.
Oh.
I'd like to solve this.
What? My favorite movie. Oh, my favorite movie soundtrack. My favorite movie soundtrack.
Here, Travis. My favorite.
Yes,
movie
going to Finland.
That's how it's done. All right, pick up that list. We have something.
President Glass Blue, and gaze upon the mysterious and magical northern lights on this once-in-a-lifetime adventure. Colette, 5 travelers, 4 travelers.
Finland
Visit
today.
GoColette.com.
Will you let me go
$14,498.
$17,598 looking to lead, and we get the mystery round. We'll come back right after the story on. Good to have you, Stefan. It's nice to meet you, too.
Lots of poop today.
Yep, that's because AJ and Andy took a shit. And so does Misty. Some technical difficulties going on during the Trump speech in his office.
Oh, that's okay.
It happens.
It happens.
But it's only the beginning of the year.
Right,
It's only the beginning.
right. All right, just a minute.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
I found Careworld.com when I became a caregiver for my grandmother. Ordering her items on Careworld.com is so easy. Wet wipes, discreet pull-ups, ointments, vitamins, nutritional beverages, they arrive at my door quickly with free shipping. Get 30% off your first order at Careworld.com.
Tonight's mystery round is brought to you by Prevagen.
You might take something for your heart or your joints. So why wouldn't you take something for the most important part of you, your brain? Prevagen for your brain.
$10,000.
And maybe somebody's going to get that. Welcome back. The category is before and after. Travis, our leader, gets to start
Oh, I
spinning.
don't want them to run out.
600. T. Yes, there are 3 T's.
All the little bags for the
There's
medication.
1 H.
I threw them away.
650.
Bags of medication.
Yes,
When did you
2
throw them out?
S's. 650.
Also white bag. I had to clear it out.
B. There is no E. Serena, you are up.
Alright.
Yes, 800.
An N.
Yep, we have 1 N for you, Serena.
Am I a vowel?
What would you like?
An E.
3 of those.
Before and after the next category on
L.
Yep, there is 1 right there by man. Oh, yeah. No, like that. Frank. It's 900. An M. No, there's no M. Travis. All right. Okay,
once too many in a million.
Serena. I think you might. Close again.
Ha ha.
600. P. Yes, put 2 P's in for you, Frank. Like by a vowel? What would you like? A? You can't give me an inch. No way up there. Trash, you're up.
Deposit slip of the tongue.
500. F. 1 F. I like the 5 vowel. What would you like? O? Well, we have 3 O's, Travis. Is this value by? I like the salt. Okay, let's hear it. Deposit
Yes.
of the tongue. Yeah, the before and after right there.
Yes.
We're going to round up to $1,000 for house minimum, and you still lead with over 8.
Don't forget, Fan Fridays are joining the Wheels Golden 50th celebration.
When you successfully enter a Fan Friday giveaway from the Altitude 6, you could also win $50,000 at the end of the season. Hey there, Georgia. I'm John Crow with your Cash 3, Cash 4, Georgia 5 evenings on Take Player. It's the Keno bonus days. Instantly win $25 when you play Keno at your favorite location. Go to GALottery.com for details and dates. And now, let's play Cash 3. Your first winning number 6, that's followed by 3. Your final winning number is 7. And if you have the number 6, 3, and 7, way to go. On the Cash 4 now. Here we go. Your first winning number is 3. That's followed by 3. Up next we have 9. And your final winning number is 9. And if you have the numbers 3, 3, 9, and 9 in any winning combination, congratulations. On the Georgia 5, here we go. The first winning number is 2. That's followed by 9. Up next we have 6. Your next number is 8. And your final winning number is 0. Again, those Georgia 5 numbers are 2, 9, 6, 8, and 0. Good luck and play on.
You're watching WSAV on your side.
The big prize puzzle now. The category for it is Happy Hour.
Happy hour is the next category.
Yep, I do.
Okay, good luck. $650. Nope.
S is it skip in school is in wonky teeth action.
600. N. Yeah, 2 N's. $650. R. Couple of R's as well. They are 800. K. Yeah, 1 K. I like to buy a vowel. Okay, sir. An I.
Right.
3 I's. Good choice.
No.
Oh, you were rolling along there. Now it's over
I guess what? So it gets one of those is you.
$3,500. Yes, there's one. $3,500 for that M. I'd like to buy a ball, please. Tell me which one. A. We have a couple of A's.
And guess what? First
Both of those A's.
it's you!
I'd like to buy E. We have one. Show you. I'd like to buy an O. No O. Shopped a little too much there. Sorry about that. Sorry. Here we go. The wild card.
All right, a D.
1D. That's $500 for the D. Pick up the wild card. You're in charge of that for the moment, and you have $500.
Drink.
550.
A G.
No, I'm afraid there's no G. Frank, your turn again. $850. W. Yes. 1 W. I'd like to buy a vowel. All right.
Drink
It's in there. It's the last vowel, so no one left.
Wine.
T. There are 2 T's.
Drink with
I'd like to sell.
drink with there's no G. Drink with is it? Drink with oh, drink with the tiny umbrella.
Oh, tell me. Drink with a
Yes.
umbrella. You saw the perfect one.
Let's not forget this is also
And
a
you're on
prize
to
puzzle. I'm going to put it down, yes.
Here's some blue skies and a warm island luxury, Frank.
Welcome to a vacation that's so much more with Norwegian Cruise Line. Here, up to make a one day. Take your room on the other. But there's more! Oh, yay! All of that. Experience more with Norwegian. Here we go with the triple toss-up. It's the same category.
Triple toss-up type falls on each occupation is the next category.
Here it comes. Got your devices. Let's go.
Financial planner. Financial planner.
Frank, financial plan.
Yes.
For you. That gets you to 17,275. Here we go for number 2.
Echo. I don't know what it's called.
Economist?
It should not get it. Economist. Economist. Economist.
That's it.
Yes.
Okay. Next one, number 3. This is the final one.
Professional. Professional poker player.
Serena.
Professional?
Yes, $10,000.
National television.
Thank
$2,000 there, so $3,000 total for you. And we are going to the next category. It's Frank.
Please, next category. Speed up.
Sound means we're short on time, so Serena, give it a big spin. Let's see. Contest worth $1,700. Valves are worth no money. The category is phrase. Serena, you will start. Good luck.
T.
Yes. There's T. Frank. N. Nope, no hand traps. S. What S? Ben's going to put it in. We'll have 3 seconds then for you to look at it or fall. Serena? No N. Frank. R. Nope, traps. L. There is an L. Serena?
I told you so. I told you so. I told you so.
There is an I with no money, but there is. I told you so?
Yes.
You got it. So close.
Supernatural.
Well, you are. Congratulations, over $20,000. Time to spin the wheel for more money. Good luck, my friend. Let's go.
board behind me. 75,000 it is.
It's bid.
Just down here. So Travis chose phrase.
Wait, last category.
Your turn. That's start. So, 3 more consonants from you and a vowel.
Down to
C, N, and vowel. O. Alright.
down to
Okay, so your phrase.
down to down to the wire, down to the wire.
10 seconds.
Down to the wire.
Down to the wire.
Yes! $40,000. Yes. Wow.
Great to meet you. Thank you so much. Spring, Maryland, Melanie Hirsch. A policy advisor from Brooklyn, New York, John Renaud. And our returning champion, a politics professor from Collegeville, Pennsylvania, Josh Weicker, whose 3 days and winnings total $64,001. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy,
Thank you, John Gilbert. Welcome to Jeopardy. Our champion, Josh Weicker, made it 3 in a row yesterday with another strong performance. But today, new challengers John and Melanie are here looking for a way to bring him down. Good luck to all 3 of you. Let's get to
It's
work
got
in the
John
Jeopardy
Melanie
round.
this game.
The categories will be, first, from their New York Times obituary. Then we have Kidlets, Double Talk, Be My TV Show Guest. We go from there to Hat Tricks. And finally, can I get an amendment? Josh, you start us off. Can I get an amendment for
Okay,
$1,000?
an amendment for $1,000.
Here's the clue. High federal debt numbers have inspired many of these alliterative amendments, like one from Representative Jody Arrington in 2024. Josh?
What's a balance?
Budget
Budget amendment with 800.
The Platt Amendment of 1901 let the U.S. intervene in this nearby island, whose government was briefly called the Platt Amendment Republic. Melanie, what is that correct?
Kidlet for 800.
He wrote and illustrated the tiny 4-volume Nutshell Library, which includes Chicken Soup with Rice. Melanie,
Who is Sendak?
very good.
Kidlet 600.
Last name Trotter, the title kid of this Roald Dahl favorite, is orphaned when his parents are eaten by a rhino. Melanie,
Who is James? Imogen Peach?
yes, we needed the book.
Kidlet 1,000.
Pigs and cows feature in her classics like Barnyard Dance and Moo Ba La La La. Melanie,
Who is Boynton?
Andrew Boynton for 1,000.
Double Talk 800.
It was applied to a 1940s kid who romanced older women. Today it means out there or new age. 2 meanings for woo-woo.
Woo-woo is what we're looking for.
Double Talk for 600.
Philosopher Sidney Morgenbesser's repetitively slangy reply on hearing that double positive can never equal a negative. Josh,
Was yeah, sure.
No, I'm sorry.
No.
John and Melanie? So close, Josh, but the double talk version would be yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're looking for.
Double Talk 1,000.
Possibly meaningless repetition is big in Waiting for Godot, down to the double talk nicknames of Vladimir, Dee and Estrogen. This. Melanie.
What is Go-Go?
Go-Go.
Can I get amendment 600?
1950's Lodge Gossett Amendment would have reformed this quadrennial body to make it account for the popular vote. It failed in the House. Josh?
Was the Electoral College amendment for 400.
Rarely or never enforced, the Reed Amendment says if you renounce this for tax avoidance reasons, you can't return to America. John?
What's citizenship?
Yes.
Hat tricks for 1,000.
The future Edward VII made this soft felt hat popular, and presto, it's now in a spa in the same named Bad German city. John?
What's Baden-Baden?
Sorry, no.
Not
Josh and
Baden-Baden.
Melanie? Different city here, Bad Homburg.
That's Hamburg is what we're looking for.
Let's do New York Times obituary for 800.
1926. Began her career at 16 years and performed wonderful shooting feat at 62. Josh?
Was Danny Oakley
New York Times
New York Times obituary for 1,000?
Excellent.
All the Daily Double.
A chance to make up some ground against Melanie here, Josh. The way to say it, but I think it's a true daily double.
I'm gonna make it a true daily double, please.
3,600 if you're right. Here's your clue from their New York Times obituary. 1977. Dead of heart attack in Paris. Most exciting opera singer of her time. Who was Melba?
Was Melba?
No, I'm afraid Melba.
No. William Collins.
Still in the second place, Josh. Don't let you get. New York Times
New York Times
obituary.
obituary for 600.
1901. The end of this splendid career came in a simply furnished room in Osborne House. This most respected of all women. John.
Who's Queen Victoria?
You are correct.
Can we do Be My TV Show Guest for 800, please?
Fred Claus on film. He played Freddie Funkhauser on
Was Larry David? Was Larry David?
Vince Vaughn.
Oh,
was
Vince
Fred
Vaughn.
Claus. Right now, Melanie is the only one with any money.
a month. Why not premium wireless for $15 a month? Let's be honest, premium wireless for $15 a month, am I right? Let's just stop having AI write these, okay, guys?
Melanie Hirsch is a lawyer from Silver Spring, Maryland, and Melanie, I felt certain that one thing I knew about law school was that there were no musicals. In fact, that is not true, right?
It is not true. There are musicals. It is the best part of law school. It was for me. So it's the Law Review, that's REVUE, not the prestigious journal.
Right.
And one of my shows was The Wizard of Laws. I had the honor of playing Dorothy.
You were the lead in The Wizard of Laws.
In The Wizard of Laws.
Congratulations.
Scared first-year students who sang a Donna Summer song with the words changed. And it was in New York, so I can say that I performed off-Broadway.
Very, very off-Broadway.
Very, very.
Congratulations. Welcome back to the stage here on Jeopardy. We're happy to have you. John Rendell is here from Brooklyn, where he's a policy advisor. John, it's been a few years since we lost our beloved host, Alex Trebek, to pancreatic cancer. You have some of that disease in your family, right?
Yeah, my family, like Alex, has been affected by pancreatic cancer, and I just want to tell everyone watching at home two things. One, there is hope. And number two, just know the signs of the disease. Look at a trusted source online and be aware of them. I think Alex was big into that advocacy, and
Yeah.
I'd like to pass that on.
Too often it's taught too late, but that's great advice. Thank you. Welcome to Jeopardy. Our champion is Josh Weichert, a politics professor from Collegeville, Pennsylvania. You have an exciting life with your ear judging and your politicking, but you're also in the U.S. Army Reserve.
Yes, yes.
Tell us about the reserves.
I joined the Army when I was 18, and so I was tired of going to school, and then I obviously got over that.
You weren't that
over a place to be in school, but I was about 4 or 5 years ago, I learned about a program where the Army was commissioning people who are military government specialists to basically fix things that get broken in war zones, like banking systems and educational systems. And it seemed like important work, and I sort of was familiar with the lifestyle, and so I joined back up.
A few weeks a year, you're still doing that. Is that right? Yes. Well, thank you for your service. Right now, John has command of the board. What will it be? Let's go.
Let's do Kidway 400, please.
She's the smallest of a dozen girls who attend a convent school in Paris. For further adventures, take her to London. Melanie,
Who's Madeline?
you're right.
Kidlet 200.
At the beginning of a Johanna Spiri story, this Swiss miss is taken by her aunt to live with her grumpy grandfather. Josh.
What's Heidi?
It is Heidi.
Double talk 400.
The kid's song doesn't take place in a papaya patch, but in a patch of this similar sounding fruit. Melanie.
What is a pawpaw?
Pawpaw patch.
Target and Amendment 200.
Representative Louis Ludlow lent his name to a 1930s amendment that would require a national referendum to approve a declaration of this. Josh was
With what? Be my TV show guest 1000.
Yes, for 1,000, please. This star of the OG Shaft guest starred as two different characters on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
With Will Smith.
Richard Roundtree.
Richard Roundtree is what we're looking for.
After you got
Be my TV show guest for 600.
An episode of The Last of Us showed the 20-year relationship of Frank, Murray Bartlett, and Bill, this actor. Melanie.
Who is Offerman?
Nick Offerman's right.
Hat 800.
A 1906 pic of Teddy Roosevelt abroad and wearing this hat made it famous. And bam, here's Ted. Oh no, Ted died in 1919. Doesn't look great. Josh.
What's the Panama hat? Hat trick for 600.
That's not a hat, that's a knife. And now it's a hat named for this region and worn by none other than Crocodile Dundee himself. Josh.
Was it Outback?
What's the Outback hat? Hat trick for 400.
Created in the late 1800s for outdoor fun like sailing, it's the hat here. And kazam! Now it's a puppy. Josh.
Was it Boulder?
What's the
Yes.
Boulder? Hat trick for 200.
At a 2024 auction, this type of hat, worn by Harrison Ford in Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, made $630,000. Vanished. Josh.
Was it Fedora?
What's the Fedora? New York Times obituary for 400.
1947. Struck a cruel blow shortly before his 80th birthday by the death of his only son, Edsel. Melanie.
Who's Ford?
Yes, Henry Ford.
Double talk 200.
The Ants Go Marching rhyme took this double talk phrase from the Civil War song When Johnny Comes Marching Home. John.
Let's hurrah, hurrah.
Hurrah, hurrah! Right.
TV show guest for 400, please.
She won an Emmy for her guest appearance as the alcoholic mother of Carmy and Sugar on The Bear. Melanie.
Who is Jamie Lee Curtis?
Yeah, unforgettable in that part.
New York Times obituary 200.
1968 overcame blindness and deafness to become a symbol of the indomitable human spirit. Melanie.
Who is Helen Keller?
Right. We will finish off Be My TV Show guest to finish the round. Britney Spears played a receptionist obsessed with Ted, but who settles for Barney on this sitcom.
Was How I Met Your Mother. Yes.
That's correct. You had a great round, and you have the lead at the end of it, 6,800. John.
And John's gonna start first in Double Jeopardy.
Set for Double Jeopardy. Contestants look ready. Let's show them the new categories. First, eye on the map with
Eye quotation marks.
Then big screen baseball briefly, the only in the movie. Fossil fuel. Then we're lying around. We have famous pro-Semites. And finally, some compound words. John, what'll it be?
Eye on the map, 1600.
The iconic Faisal Mosque in this capital city is one of the largest in the world. Josh, what is this level about?
Was this about Eye on the Map for 2,000?
The Mediterranean's deepest recorded point, about 3.2 miles, is in the Hellenic Trench in this sea. Melanie.
Would it be Ionian?
Correct.
Eye on the map, 1200.
The U.S. controlled this embattled Japanese island until 1968. Josh, what is Iwo Jima?
Was Iwo Jima Eye on the Map for 800?
With more than 13 million people, it's the only major city in the world that straddles two continents. John,
Was Istanbul.
you got it.
Finish it for 400.
Flown during the 1916
Was
Easter-
Ireland? Was Ireland?
Here would become
Was
the
Ireland?
of this country. No.
Yes.
Ireland?
Yes.
Compound words, 1200.
Compound words with
Another way
100.
to ask, what are you reading is, what's on your, this word with 5 consecutive consonants?
Was mine? Was my? Oh no.
What's on your nightstand?
Nightstand is what you're looking for.
Compound words, 1600.
In 1884, black inventor Willis Johnson patented a model of this device that could mix batter as well as the food in its name. It could also mix eggs.
Eggs is what we're looking for. Egg beater.
Compound words, 2000.
Fountainhead is the source of a stream or of ideas. So is this word. It starts with a pit from which to draw water. Melanie.
Would it go Wellspring?
Correct, 2000.
Fossil fuel, 1600.
Answer. Green double. You maintain your lead over Josh, but in Double Jeopardy that can change very quickly, Melanie. What do you want to bet?
3500.
Okay. Well, at 14,700, if you're right in fossil fuel, North Carolina chose as its state fossil the teeth of this giant prehistoric shark.
What is the ancient great white shark?
No,
Not
I'm sorry.
it
It's
should
the
be
megalodon.
like shark megalodon.
Fossil field 1200.
A New York museum recently unveiled Apex, one of the most complete specimens of this dinosaur, bone, back plates, and all. Melanie?
What is a stegosaurus?
Correct.
Lying around 1200.
In 1951, orange and green were added to the lion flag of this island nation to represent its Tamil and Muslim citizens. Melanie?
What is Sri Lanka?
Right again.
Lying around 1600.
Answer. Here we go. The last one wasn't your thing, but you're back almost to where you were when you found that one, Melanie.
2500.
Okay, 2500 this time is lying around. Stage directions in this Shaw play, based on a Roman story, mention a huge thorn in a pod. Melanie, anything?
I don't know.
She doesn't have anything.
What is Androcles? What is Androcles and the lion?
And look, these are the lions. This is what we're looking
That's
for.
good news for you.
Lying around 2000.
This self-taught French artist painted a lion standing over a sleeping woman in one of his most famous works. Melanie.
Who is Dolly?
No, I'm sorry.
Not Dolly.
Josh and John. That's Henri Rousseau's most
Henri
famous
Rousseau's
painting. Back to you,
famous
Melanie.
painting is what we're looking
Proselyte
for.
1600.
A descendant of these tough Jews from the Hanukkah story sent troops to help Julius Caesar, who later pushed for Jewish rights. Melanie.
Were they Maccabees?
Yes.
Proselyte 1200.
The U.S. Holocaust Memorial Museum says he lost childhood Jewish friends from Valovitsa and repudiated Catholic anti-Semitism. Josh.
With Paul John Wall II, post 17 for 2000.
The 2011 book is subtitled Philo-Semitism in England, from this 1650s reignitor of the Jews to Churchill. John.
Is Cromwell?
From Cromwell to Churchill, yes.
Big screen baseball briefly, 2000, please.
Texas college ball players Jake Wilbur and McReynolds are often dazed and confused. It's a different Richard Linklater movie called Everybody Wants Some.
Everybody wants some. It's what we're looking for.
Discovered in 1861, this ancient lean dinosaur with feathers was long thought to be the oldest fossil bird. Melanie.
What is Archaeopteryx?
Correct for 2000.
Lying around 800.
This villain in The Lion King kills
Was
the
gone. Was gone.
Josh, was
Yes.
gone. Yes. Big screen baseball for 16.
Big screen
A
baseball
man
week
sells
for
his soul to the
1600.
devil to help his team beat a New York franchise. Melanie.
What is Dan Yankee?
Yes.
Famous Proselyte 800.
The boy from St. Croix, this founding father knew some Sephardic Jews in the Caribbean and became a lifelong advocate. Josh.
Was Hamilton. Big screen baseball with 1200.
A home run by Scott Hatterberg of the Oakland A's is a climactic moment.
Was Willie Mays.
What is Moneyball? Correct.
Was Moneyball. Big screen baseball for 800.
Charlie Sheen took the mound as Ricky Wild Thing Vaughn.
Was the rookie.
Josh. What is Major League?
Was
Yes.
Major League.
Big
Big screen baseball for 400.
Tim Robbins took the mound as Nuclear Lynch.
Was the rookie.
Melanie.
What's the land?
Yes.
Oh,
Fossil field 800.
More than 600 species of fossils have been found along this state's Calvert Cliffs. Josh.
Was Maryland.
Yes.
Compound was for 800.
Today's a question about my new executive parking spot is not relevant to the meeting. Let's take it here, a term from Tech. Josh.
Was offline.
Offline, yes, you're in the lead. Fossil fuel.
Fossil fuel for 400.
In 2024, scientists announced the discovery of the oldest fossil of one of these frog larvae, over 6 inches long. Josh, what's that?
Was Tadpole. Line about 400.
In the Harry Potter books, Minerva McGonagall and Sirius Black are both members of this Hogwarts house, symbolized by a lion. Melanie?
What's Gryffindor?
Right?
Oh, Gryffindor.
Proselyte 400.
In youth, this jazz titan worked for the Karnofskis, New Orleans peddlers, and wrote, I will love the Jewish people all of my life. John.
Mr. Ellington.
No, I'm sorry.
Not Duke Ellington.
Armstrong?
Here's Louis Armstrong. We are tied up. Final clue in compound words. Term for a car that resembles a convertible that has a fixed roof. Josh.
Was it ragtop?
No, I'm sorry.
No.
Melanie may be smart not to take that one, because she will have the lead going into the final. What is a hard top?
Hard top is what
What is
we're
a
looking
hard
for.
top? All right, a very close game as we come to the final. Here's the category for you three.
Steve the Fairy Fritz.
girl can scoundrel. She can dismiss the numbers. 30 seconds to play this. Look.
With William Bly.
His response?
Nelson, no.
He was 1,600 dropping
He
down.
lost the $1,000.
Josh White makes the champ in second place with 11,600. What's he going to do? What you think of, Josh?
Nelson also, no.
He's going to lose 6,399. He's going to 52.
Nelson also, no. Nelson also, no.
No, the greatest school athletes of the time with famously volatile tempers. You might have learned it on
Captain Bly.
On the bounty. Yet another inside problem for Captain Bly. So it all comes down to your rating, Molly. Big or small. She rankings in the league. 11,201. Drops 30 to third place. And Josh White has survived the scare and is now 4 days